One of the things that we try to discern when people come to us for the business and building their business of trading is we try to find out if we find ourselves varying from what we tell ourselves we should be doing, and should is not a good word in my opinion to ever be using to judge yourself. The answer may not be disciplining ourselves to the original path. Rather, it takes some sense of you towards the loss of discipline as information and identify what it might be that we're moving toward, okay? So what do I mean by that? If we were truly operating in our ideal niche, whether it's trading, romance, or careers, it turns out that there's a very simple psychological test that can provide this information. Keep a journal. Keep a journal of your emotional experience, how you're feeling when you go through your morning, your afternoons, your evenings. It doesn't have to be a big deal, but keep a journal. Make note of the number of occasions in which you were totally absorbed in what you were doing, and so much so that you lost your sense of time passing. Are you totally aware? Are you self-aware? Also, make note on occasions when you feel frustrated or upset or angry about the markets, if we're talking about markets specifically. The result of this test is simply the ratio of occasions in which you are absorbed and totally aware in the moment, if you will, and the ones in which you are frustrated. All right. It turns out that the highly creative, productive, and successful people usually have a higher ratio of that. So that would be a higher ratio of totally being in the moment, absorbed in their love for their spouse or their business, whatever it is they may be doing. So during frustration, you're either doing something that doesn't interest you or something that maybe your skills don't match up, and the talent that you have is poorly demonstrated at that task. So trading may be for you, and you might be frustrated, but you might not have the right mindset, you might not have the right training. So if the tasks that are demanded on you are too easy, we become frustrated with boredom. Trading doesn't bore me. It's never the same. It's exciting. It is challenging. Can be frustrating, but that's part of the game. But most of the time, it is super, super intriguing to me. So if task demands of trading, getting ready, and preparing yourselves for your day are excessive and you don't like doing it, you're going to become frustrated. And you're going to be in a place where you're not going to do well in this business. So that frustration divides the subject and the object away from the goal, which, again, the goal is quite simply in trading to make money. It's not about being right. It's just to make money. So if you can find that flow, that state, and bring that ratio up, you're going to be successful. So that's what we really try to point out to people, that, listen, don't be frustrated by the things that you need to do to be successful in this business. Rather, focus on them, enjoy them. And if you're not enjoying them, this probably isn't the business for you. So too often we justify frustration today by the vague hope that the fulfillment will come tomorrow. If I just hang in there, the magic sauce will happen. Well, it's not like that. It's not like that anything. So keep this in mind. Again, it's a succession of events. You're going to have to keep yourself focused. And again, are you in the moment, aware, or are you out of the moment and really don't know what's going on and don't have the skills maybe to focus on what is important when it comes to trading? These are the things that are important that we find in this business of trading. If you're frustrated, deal with that frustration. Find out, is it I don't have the skills, or frankly, it's not for me. It's not for my personality. I see this. I see some people, and we try to vet that out before they come work with us. This is the greatest business in the world, but it's got to be right for you. So come to us. We'll give you some ideas. Free consult, 30 minutes. Listen, I wouldn't want to run a Subway or a McDonald's. It doesn't fit my personality. I'm not into that detail, and that the operations of that type of business is so much. But I love the operations and the business that goes around trading. I love I love the regiment. I love the routine. And I love the volatility that comes and goes with the markets. So that's what I love about the markets. And with that, I am provided the greatest liberty that I can have in any business that I can imagine. I love trading because of the freedom and the liberty it provides me and my family. The money is definitely a great byproduct, but I love the freedom that it provides.